okay? And I know why...
So Luke says, stop calling Alex a PDF file. He's not. And I have to second this. Obviously, everybody, you know, knows Alex, right? And it's not nice to hear. It's not nice to hear people saying it. I mean, Canadian Angie obviously has got Alex's mouth in her name continuously, calling Alex this, calling Alex that. Well, Canadian Angie, you know, at the end of the day, didn't you say that you wanted to find schools? So that makes you a little bit questionable as well, doesn't it, darling? You know, at the end of the day, I was friends with Alex for a long time, and I can categorically tell you now that he's not that way inclined, right? So people shouldn't be saying that about him.
People are doing it. Exactly why people are doing it. Stop doing it. It's not
naming his mouth, naming him, whatever, guys. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The man is a CUNT half the time. He is.
Yeah.
But don't call him a pred. Don't call him a predator. Don't call him a pedophile. He's
nobody should be called that word unless they are. Canadian Angie's got Alex's name in her mouth continuously. Sorry, guys. My brain goes too fast and it can't keep up with, you know, whatever. But yeah, people are calling and using that word too much, and it's just watering down the words, and it's really fucking annoying me. Like, it's like a term of endearment on this app now, pedlo. Oh, thanks. Like, save the word for real predators, right? Save it for real people that go out and do this shit. It's wild. It is fucking wild that people are still calling people pedos and pedlos and nonsense and they ain't. Yeah, I know, and it goes for anybody that uses it, unless, you know, you really believe this person is or they are, then use it. I know, and I'm for anybody that uses it. I've used the word myself. Do you know what I mean? I've called one person it, and I felt bad for saying it. Do you know what I mean? It includes everybody. Guys, I know what you're saying in the comment. It's for everybody. For everybody. I've just sat here and said, I've called it somebody. Thank you, Savage Cowboy, darling. Thank you for the drums. Let me give you a pin. I've called it somebody. And I said a couple of weeks ago, I felt so bad for it. I felt so bad for it. Even though I do believe they're a little bit questionable. It was when I was speaking about that David, you know, that Smokey, that David. I still felt bad for saying it, because it's a serious name to call somebody, right? So it goes for me, it goes for everybody.
There is preds and there is pedlos on this app. Call them out.
See?
Right? It is out of line. You are massively out of fucking line. Stop, and that's to everybody. Stop doing it.
And you've got them saying that.
Pred. No one should be calling the man a pred. He's not
Thank
pred.
you, Tell No Lies, guys. If you aren't following Tell No Lies, make sure that you're following their page, please, because they are shit hot, up to date with the videos on the FYP. There's so many FYP pages, which I love in here. And if you are an FYP page, Morning Maximus, that I am playing, please comment. Thank you, Karen, and the mods will give you a pin. Yeah, slurring as well. I agree, slurring needs to stop. I'm not a fan of the slurring. Absolutely not. Anybody will tell you that I speak to off TikTok, I don't use slurs. They'll tell you that. I don't use them. Slurs, calling people pedos needs to stop. And I get people have got different sense of humours. Thank you, Puppy Lassie. I get that. People have got dark sense of humours, wild sense of... Luke, see, now you're saying that, Luke, right? You jump in the box and take that back. Luke, I'm not playing today. Have you just had a Mayfair Blue Jasmine goods? Jump in the box, Luke, and say sorry for that. Otherwise, I won't be your friend. Because I don't use slurs and you don't use slurs. No, Luke, no. You better jump in the box now and take it back. Bitch.
Right, he's not a pedo.
Yeah, so make sure you're following what is a slur. So a derogatory, a slur is like a derogatory word that you would use to like the LGBT community, the black community, trans community, the disabled community. That's a slur. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just got to, you know, use your head really. There was a lady last night. I got tagged in the video. But I have to be really careful about what I'm playing here because people are sat waiting to salt and pepper me. What was it? She was talking about autistic. She said somebody looked autistic. What was the name? Acting autistic or something like that. That's it, the webs one. Hello, Tell No Lies. Make sure you're following Tell No Lies, please. The webs, yeah. She was online. I can't remember who she was online with. It's on Daily Clips FYP. If you pin them, go and watch it. But like I say, I've got to be so careful, guys. It's not that I want to avoid these situations or these things that are being said. I've got to be really careful with my account, guys. Okay? Because it's like on last legs. And this is why I'm trying so hard not to play stuff like that. Am I saying it wrong? Rossi, are you in here, darling? Rossi, come and jump in the box. Who is this person? Yeah, get in the box. Weebs. Weebies. Oh, Weebies.
You alright, Miss Fred?
Hello, darling. Because I did see that you shared it in my inbox and I watched it and I thought, I can't. Rossi, I would love to. If I was on my different account, I would have played it, but I've got to be so careful on here about it.
I mean, I actually liked her. Well, some people are saying she's transgender. I don't want to get into that. I don't know. And
it doesn't matter what she is. At the end of the day, it was said, right?
But like, I enjoyed watching her. You know, the banter. She had a laugh. She's been live with DG Decor a few times and other big creators, and it's quite funny.
Yeah.
But then last night when she come out with that comment, you know, about autistic children, so basically he was showing a tattoo, and she said it looks like an autistic child's drawn it. But then everyone was kicking off, but she couldn't understand why people were getting upset. So I went in her box and I basically said to her, I said, if you just said it looks like a child's drawn it, fair enough.
Yeah.
But why did you have to bring autism into it? I said, you're basically saying autistic children are that stupid they can't draw. You know, and then she said, "Oh, I was only directing at him because he looks autistic." I said, what does autistic look like? I said, so, you know, what does an autistic person look like? I said, because if my children walk down the street, would you say they look autistic? You know, so she couldn't understand it, and then she started sending all her trolls over to my live, then commenting on my video saying it was just AI, and then they was all slating me, but she couldn't understand it, so. Yeah,
it's mad, isn't it? Like, what does an autistic person? I mean, have they got a label? Like, autistic. Like, I've got family members that are autistic. They're some of the smartest people that you'll ever meet in your life. Like, there's such a stigma, isn't there, around that word? You know,
exactly.
There's so many people I know that are autistic, and they're fucking smarter than me. Do you know what I mean? They're smarter than.
I actually went on with DG last night. I was with Lanky Lukey and we done a few battles, and DG come in and I told him about it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's always going live with her and stuff like that. But, you know, you can have a banter and laugh, but it's just why you had to bring children into it. You could have, you know, even if, you know, you had to bring an autistic child, the comment into it. It's just, yeah, I just don't understand it. But she basically said, if you're disabled, you're autistic, she said, I will go for anyone. She said, you're all human beings. It doesn't matter what you've got. I will say what I want to say. And yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, I mean, I've just seen a comment in my comment section. Who was it? It was Lisa Ellis. My son is autistic. He's doing his master's degree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she's basically trying to label autistic people as dumb, stupid people. That's what she's trying to say. But I don't know if you know, I used to obviously be live all the time. I used to do my Rossi reports. I used to be on all the time. But that is one main reason now I'm not on here as much. And I do the odd little video in here. It's because last year, my oldest boy, he's 7, he was diagnosed with autism. Yeah. I've got a 2-year-old and he's got lots of medical issues. We're up and down the London hospital all the time. He's just been diagnosed. He's on the pathway to being autistic, and he's just been
Okay.
diagnosed with something else, but I can't remember the name. It's got a funny name, but basically he falls over a lot and has a lot of accidents. I think he's had 41 accidents at nursery in the last 3 months. So we've got a brain scan coming up in the new year. So there's a lot going on family wise, and not, you know, people go at you on this app and stuff like that. But we've all got real lives, and you know, I mean, things affect you. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, this weebs, she's just, well, he, I don't care, but you know, she's, yeah, I don't know. She can't understand. Now she's putting up videos and she's sending people over to me. It's just, yeah, it's pathetic, really. But
Well, I'd like to see her try sending people over to me because we'll send them right back. How about that? Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it'd be nice. Yeah, it's nice to make people aware of her and what she's like. And,
Yeah, because like obviously you sent me the video and I watched that. For if I play that, I'm going to get
I mean,
banned.
if people want to watch it, it's the last video I uploaded, so yeah, they can watch it. But yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rossi.
Yeah, no, thanks for letting me come in.
No problem. Thank you, darling.
Bye.
It's wild, isn't it, guys? Like, it's like people that have got dyslexia. Richard Branson. Is that his name? Richard Branson. He's dyslexic and he's one of the richest men on the planet. It's wild. You do know that people with autism and, you know, that do they call it spicy? Not, I can't pronounce the name. Nevo. I can't pronounce it, guys. They're smarter than the average. Their IQs are fucking like Albert Einstein. Neurospicy, that's it. Neurospicy. That's right, guys. Sorry, I get confused and sometimes I can't pronounce words, but you get what I'm saying, don't you? Like that Richard Branson, he got told that at school that he was going to be a massive failure or something like that. And man basically, you know, controls half the planet. Do you know what I mean? Not all with autism are smart though. Spectrum is vast. Yeah, Ty, I get that. I get the spectrum is vast, but just because someone's autism, it doesn't come with a look. It doesn't mean that they're silly. You know, someone with dyslexia, it doesn't mean that they're thick. They just process things different. ADHD. You know, weebs, isn't it? It is weebs, right? Weebs. Yeah, our weebs were just talking about your comments that you made regarding autism, and we're just saying how wrong it is. Autism hasn't got a look, and people with autism, you know, they're not silly people. That's what we're saying, darling, here. So you need to be more, you know, careful with what you're saying and who you're offending. Yes. I heard it. I can come up after I've brushed your teeth. Well, you need to wash your mouth out with soap as well, darling, while you're brushing your teeth. Please. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Rossi. Like, if you want a box, you're more than welcome to get in the box. I haven't played the video because I don't want, you know, to get a violation. So there's coming in my box, darling, and be saying, you know, silly things because I'll have to drop you. Yes. Right. Until they've brushed the teeth and washed their mouth out with soap, we'll get on with the next video. Evil Queen, Cam2's Alpha Bar as they keep a lookout over Maria. So, right, guys. So, the Alpha Bar one, I think they're staying, allegedly they're staying in a place for... where's this Alpha Bar one staying, guys? I don't know, assisted living or something like that. And part of the rules are you're not allowed to have people stay over. Shelter for DV. Is this legit though? Is this legit? They wouldn't have put her in a woman's refuge, would they? But anyway, apparently she's somewhere for summer. I don't know. And they're not allowed people over. Now the Maria one's staying there, and Evil Queen and the Evil Army are on the case. So we'll play the video now. Who said Broadmoor?
Looked over at the mother. Look, see?
Will it go back?
So let me turn the light off, guys.
See the way they looked over at Maria? Look, they're looking over to see the approval.
She's on your case, Mama.
No. Don't do this to me.
Maria's there.
Oh my god, that was so loud.
Look, they looked over again. That was so loud. In their own home. Sat over there. Maria's there. 1,000,000%. With the everything razor.
She claims her mother abused her.
Maria, look. See, what? See?
Yes.
Maria's there.
Maria's there, Alpha Bar. No problem,
What?
borderline
So look at
banter.
the mother. Come on.
Wait.
Maria, you can't see her.
I'm actually not mad.
You can hear Maria just now.
Is the house there because the mum's meant to be abusive? Bullshit.
Eyebrows but not your face. Oh my god.
That's wild, you know.
They look even worse. Look how small they've done them.
I'm not touching that. This is fine.
Thank you, Claire.
No, I'm not on the face now. I'm on the face now.
I know the eyes looking at the Maria one. Right, who said that in the comments? UK drama clips. Is it anyone's business what people do? Yes. It is all our business when it's on the TikTok place. Thank you, Claire. It is all our business. If it's on the TikTok place, right, and Alpha Bar's live and Maria's there and Maria's not supposed to be, Alpha Bar is putting this out there, you see, for people to speculate. Yes. So then it becomes our business. If Alpha Bar weren't online, hiding Maria in the corner of the room, then we'd have nothing to say about it. So, I mean, and, you know, you're a drama clips page. Is it your business when you're posting? No, it's everybody's business because we love it. It's what we do here, isn't it? Yes. This webs.
Hello, Miss Red. I heard so much about you.
Well, yes, obviously it was all good. I've heard naughty things about you. I watched the video. Obviously, of what you said, so I don't know who you said it to. And it wasn't very nice. It was about autism.
Yeah, I want to address a couple things, which is something I never, ever do. Is one of my rules. I do not address anything because I say what the fuck I want. Excuse my language. But if you want to ask me questions or you want me to explain, I'm happy to do so.
Well, obviously you've jumped in the box and, like, you know, obviously the thing that you said about autism wasn't very nice, you know, because autism doesn't have a look. Autism, it doesn't make somebody any less of a person than, you know, the next person.
Right, of course. Sorry if I mute myself. I do not want to talk over you. The only reason I came was because my babies were sending me the live and going, oh my God, Miss Red, because everybody's threatening, going, you're going to go on Miss Red. She's going to. And I was like, I don't know who Miss Red is. She might be nice. She might be not. I don't know who any of y'all are. But I came up because I heard a lie. What I don't do is lies. Now that Rossi came up and said what I said was autistic people are dumb and stupid and slow. And then I sent people over to harass him. And then I made videos about him.
Ross is here.
Yeah, sure. Perfect. So Rossi, confirm or deny. And what I'm not going to do is talk over. So if you keep interrupting, I'm going to be quiet. So Rossi was in the live. Everybody's saying, oh, he's clipped you. I said, I don't know what that means. I said, Rossi, please come up. My comments were going at him, and I said, no. What we don't do is here, I'll tell my mods, we don't mod, we don't bully, and we don't mute. We don't do none of that. If they're spamming, get them out. Apart from that, we let people say what they want to, freedom of speech. He came up, the first thing he did, well, let me say this. I'm going to go and do this. I went, hold on. Catch a break. I said, hold on, baby. Come on. And he was going, no, you're going to listen to me. You're going to listen. I went, baby, we're going to have a discussion. You can talk. I'll let him talk, okay? And I did not interrupt him once. Rossi, please say yes or no. Did I interrupt you once?
No, you didn't interrupt me, no.
Thank you. So I let him speak and I said, okay, now let me respond. And he's going, well, no, actually, I don't even want to hear it anymore. Actually, the people in the comments, I'm not clout chasing. First of all, I'm a grown adult. What the fuck is clout? And I don't care what it is. It sounds like an STI. I tell everybody in my live, if you are soft and you cannot handle it, get out. Rossi confirmed that he clicked out the people saying things to me.
Right,
because
can we just
hold on,
step up
hold on. Because he said he clipped out the things that people said to me because that didn't matter. It's only the thing about me saying and not about the autistic kids. And can I say exactly what I said, or would that gonna get you gone?
It'll get me gone.
Okay, I'll say it in a different way.
Yes.
So he came up just right now and said that I said that people with the A word are stupid and dumb and slow, which is not what I said. I said to that boy who was saying awful, nasty, hurtful things to me, what if I am a man? What if I am transgender? What if that's a hate crime in the UK? What if that really mean? Why did he clip that out? But what I said was to the boy, I gave him 3 chances because my mouth is quick, kind of like my mama's. I said, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm not going to say nothing to you. Be nice. We can be nice. He came at me again. So I called him an underwater bridge troll. I said he speaks poverty and things like that. And then I said his tattoos look like an A person drew them. And I said he looks slow. I said he looks slow. Now, what does an autistic person look like? Are they good at drawing? Are they bad? What connotations did he put on that? What did I mean by that? Did he ask me? No, he did not. What I said was his tattoos look like an A person drew them. You can make whatever you want about that, whether I mean it good or bad. I said sorry, go ahead. You want to speak, baby? You're live.
Okay, so and thank you for like coming in the box and addressing this. So it looks like an autistic person drew it. So autistic people, some autistic people have amazing talents where art is concerned.
Oh yeah.
So like you can't really like just because someone's autistic, it doesn't make them slow in any way. It actually sometimes gives them superpowers. Do you know what I mean? So
yes, it does.
Maybe, rather than autistic, obviously there's a lot of people that were offended by it because they've got autistic children, autistic, they are
Of
autistic.
course.
You could probably word it a little bit better, go for, the person's looks or, whatever, rather than use the term autistic.
See, I did go
That's
through
why
it.
everybody's, not happy about it, really.
Yeah, I understand. And they can be unhappy about it because offense is personal and you can choose to be offended and make better life choices. Just because you're offended does not mean you're right. I'm offended by Rossi making his 2 alleged autistic children mop the floor and get beers for him and, putting
grow
them
up.
online. That's what I'm offended by.
Grow
So
up.
I need an awareness
Drop the
page for
silly
you.
accent. Drop the silly
I
accent.
need
on
an
the
awareness page for you, Rossi, because I
Grow
feel
up.
offended by that.
There's
Grow up.
nothing
Why
wrong
you
with
make-
children mopping the floor, darling.
No, he's using them as slaves, and
Oh,
that
you're
makes
He is
absolutely-
not. Don't say that. He isn't
but that
using them
makes
as
me
slaves.
That makes me feel offended.
No,
Am
he
I
doesn't.
right?
No, it's not. If your child's mopping the floor, they're doing a chore around the house. If
But-
your kid's getting you a beer from the fridge, go and grab me some. Go and do.
But am I allowed to be offended by that?
Oh, do you know what?
No.
You're the one that brought children into it. You didn't even have. You made that comment as an insult to that person. You brought children into it. You brought.
No, I didn't.
Making the comment. You said autistic child. Why? You could have
Yes.
said. You could have called him
Yes.
autistic. You could have called him autistic. Why did you have to say an autistic child?
What's the difference?
No, see, you're interrupting me now.
Yeah,
I've
I am
got
because
two-
you interrupted me yesterday.
I've
Yeah,
got
but he let
two-
you speak, darling.
I've got
You're
two
right.
auti-
You're right.
I've
Go
got two
ahead.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Decorum.
I've got 2 autistic children. It triggered me. It made me feel that my children, the way you perceived it, made me feel that you're saying my autistic children, people with autistic children, they're dumb and stupid. That's the way it felt to me, and that's the way it felt to a lot of people. You didn't have to make that comment. You did make that comment. You're trying to get out of it. You're putting on the silly fake American accent. Yeah, and now you're trying to twist it and say that I'm using my children for like slave labour.
That's not nice to say.
You're absolutely pathetic, and you know you are.
It's not nice. Not nice at all.
And you're the one in here, Clout Chasing. I've known Miss Red a long time, and I've been in Zap a lot.
Yes.
If I wanted to Clout Chase, I'd come in this box every day. Not to you with 5,000 followers and 150 people in your life. Now piss off.
6,000 actually. 6,100.
tell you what,
Thank you so much.
Piss off. Piss off. The
but
video's out there.
anyway,
People know what you are.
Miss Red, like I was saying, before the big baby,
I don't think he's a big baby. I'm sorry, darling. I'm quite on the fence.
Have you
with
got
the
children
whole
yourself?
situation.
Have you got
And I
children yourself,
I
Lee?
understand
Have you
that.
got children?
So if he feels the way he feels because he feels targeted, that has nothing to do with me. He's saying I'm trying to get out of it. I said what I said, and I will say it again.
Out.
Okay?
Fuck's sake.
Out!
Fucking hell.
I'll do what I do and I'll chuck you out.
She's trying
Honestly.
to be something. She's trying to be. She's trying to follow down the path of way EQ used to be. She's just doing it all for.
Rage baited.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the video's out there. People can see what she said. You know, I'm not gonna carry it on because she's just winding me up further. So.
Yeah, and I just want to say it's completely normal to get your kids to mop the floor, go shop,
Well,
wash the pots.
I
My
just done it.
kids aren't slaves, and I tell them do
I
stuff.
don't know if you see. I've done a video as a laugh. I just took clips and they was acting it out. I mean, my kids are autistic, but you know they enjoy doing things like that. And kids at a young age, he's a 2-year-old. If I'm wiping the floor with a cloth, he gets the cloth out the cupboard and follows me. The kids like to copy you. They, you know, that's just part of it. Oh, it's just absolute. Yeah, she's trying every which way to twist.
Yeah, she's rage baiting. We get it. We know how TikTok works. You know, it works with the whole rage bait. But
Right.
joking aside,
Yeah.
you know, the autism thing, it wasn't very nice, and people have a right to be upset about
She
it.
said it. She was being insulted. She said it as an insult. So she wasn't saying it as a good thing. She was saying it as an insult. So
Yeah, I know that. I know that, darling. Is
Right,
there
I'll let-
anybody else that wants to come in the
Yeah.
box, guys, and talk about this situation? I'm going to let you all in. Are you staying there, Rossi Bar?
yeah, I'll stay here for a minute. Yeah. I've just got to go and get my child to get me a beer out the fridge. Hang on a minute.
Yeah. Have them grab me one as well, Bab. Hello, everybody in the boxes.
Hiya. Okay, one thing. I don't have any affiliations. I'm sorry about that. It's my doorbell going. But I've just watched the clip. She did say all that Rossi has said. She did say it offensively. And I just wanted to say that because that really infuriated me, her playing the innocent card. I've literally just gone off after hearing that, having autistic children myself. She literally did say all of that. So, Rossi, don't let her wind you up. You are well within your rights to say what you say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go now. I just needed to say that because that really did annoy me, her playing the innocent card. And I've literally just sat there and watched it. And she word for word said what Rossi said. And it was derogatory. And she was being vile.
Yeah, she's just rage baiting. You know, it's basically what's going to get her the
I'm
clout.
going to have to go now. Someone's at my door. But I'm just glad. I'm so sorry, Rossi, that you had to put up with that.
No, that's all right. And she's
Have a good day, everyone.
it's all an act.
You too, darling.
She puts on all different accents. It's all just an act. She like you say.
Is she English?
Yeah.
She is. She's English. Okay. Hello, Nayfree.
Hiya, I just want to come up and say, as someone with autism and quite high on the spectrum, one of my best subjects in school and one that passed for flying colours is art. And it was one that I really stuck to.
Yeah.
People with autism can stick to things and it can be their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just because you have something, it doesn't mean you can't do normal things.
Yeah.
Do you remember a couple of weeks ago? I don't know if you was watching, guys, when I spoke about there was an autistic girl on the FYP, an autistic child. I think it was about 3 or 4, and this little boy was literally, he was doing fonts and it was amazing, and you know, he was quite high up on the autistic, you know, spectrum, and what he was doing was, it was amazing. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Some people with autism can be some of the smartest people.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree, darling. I agree. This is why we've covered it today, you see. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's all I've got to say, though. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in the bar.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Hello, I am cheeky. You're very cheeky today. Hello.
Hello, Miss
Hello.
Red. I watch you all the time, sweetheart. I think you're absolutely fantastic. And my son has autism,
Yeah.
and he's actually, once he puts his mind to something, he does it wholeheartedly and with passion.
Yeah.
He's actually gone through school and sports college, and then he qualified as an FA trainer. He can now, he could actually be on TV and do his FA training. He does, he goes running, he loves running, he likes everything to do with sports. He could tell you every single sports fact that you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
He knows every single country with all their capitals, and every single flag to every country. He's such an intelligent young man. It's Gordon Bennett. He'll tell me so many facts, and then he'll say, right, next time I come up, Mum, we'll have a quiz on that. And I think, oh my gosh, I am
Challenge, right?
never,
Not for you.
I am never ever gonna remember what he's told me. So sometimes when he comes up,
I know, Dave.
I have to record him so I remember what facts he wants me to say. And do you know what? Autistic people, a lot of them are the most intelligent people ever, and they really are.
This is what I mean. It's almost, a superpower. Jelly, I've requested you in the
Yes,
box
exactly.
because your comment stuck out to me there, and I want to make this fair because there's some people that may believe that well, how do you pronounce the name, Rossi? Weebs. Some people may agree with some of that Weebs had said, not the autistic stuff, but what Weebs had said. So that's what I'm saying, Jelly. I've seen your comment, and I want to make this fair. So if there's anybody, okay, here's Jelly. Sorry, I am cheeky. It's just that Jelly's comment stood out to me. Hello, Jelly.
Hey, Miss Red.
Hello.
Yeah, so it's just an unpopular opinion I have about offence being taken and not given. And we witness it, I think, every day on this app, on this side of the app in particular, because somebody can say one thing and it will offend 50 people out of 100 and the other 50 people aren't offended.
Yeah.
And that's because people choose, not all people, that's a sweeping generalisation, but some people choose to be offended. And I think if you sit on this side of the app with half the stuff that's said, well, not half the stuff, most of the stuff that's said on this side of the app,
Excuse me.
can you really be offended? Do you know what I mean? Like we sit in rooms where people are calling each other, like you said earlier, people are calling each other PDFs for sport, and yet we're getting butthurt about this and butthurt about that.
Can I just interject though there, Jenny?
Yeah, of course.
So people have different triggers and different things that would offend them, right? So each human, yes, we're on the drama side of TikTok and it's ruthless, right? We know this, right? Some of the worst stuff is said, the worst stuff has been said, but there are situations or things that would be personal to you that would affect you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I do think even though we're on the drama side of TikTok, and I get where you're coming from, there are certain things that would trigger situations in people. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's like you're quite, I don't know, it's like, you know, you're quite, you've got, you know, a brilliant sense of humour, and there's not a lot really that offends you. But there might be that one thing that's said, and you can be like, nah, but I don't agree with that. That's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Miss Red. There is plenty on this side of the app that I see and I don't agree with, but I just think offence is a very, you know, it's a very strong word, and I think that there are a lot of people that choose to be offended just for the sake of the selective outrage of it all. And I just think that's, you know, I'm not saying that in particular this specific subject isn't something that people shouldn't be offended about. And to the people asking in the comments, yes, I know autistic people, you know, absolutely. And I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's feelings. And that's the exact, that comment there, Miss Red, is the exact point I'm making. It is possible for people to have opinions and to give an alternative opinion without people getting butthurt about it.
Do you know what it is? I think because obviously we've got parents in the chat that have got children that suffer with autism and, you know, all the different things. I think because of how, I'm not going to say difficult, but because of their challenges in life with, you know, what they experience on a daily, and, you know, the hate that their child may get, or their loved one, or themselves may get due to having autism and things like that. I think that's where it would probably be more sensitive to them.
Can I just say, sorry, can I just say, because, you know, a lot of my children are autistic. I'm not sad because they're autistic. I'm sad because of the worlds they're in. This is the difference. I mean, people can come at me and say, they can call me any name. I won't be offended by what they say to me. But she had to bring the word child into it. Children can't protect themselves. You know, so she's going saying autistic child. You know, and children can't protect themselves. And that's what I'm saying. I was sad when they got diagnosed, not because of their autistic, but because of the worlds they're within. You know what I mean? It's the people's understanding of autistic people.
Thank you.
Sorry, can I just interrupt, Rossi? Sorry, 1 second, Jackster, just to respond to somebody that's atted me. Jackster, just 1 minute, please. Just to somebody that's atted me in the comments about ableism. Don't come at me about ableism. I was born with a stump and I faced ableist shit my entire life. So you don't need to come at me about stuff like that, all right? I know what it is. All I'm saying is that I just think on this particular side of the app, creators, rooms, spaces, whatever, are not responsible for managing our triggers. Any decent therapist worth half their salt that you go to will tell you that you are responsible for managing your own triggers. So sitting in a room and then moaning you've been triggered is, to me, like, what are you doing?
Sorry, can I just there's someone's put a comment in the chat. Shady lady, you're worried about opinions and that's why you make them clean floors. Disappointment. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Can I just speak now, just for a minute?
Go on, I am cheeky.
My children, I mean, I've worked most of my life, and when my children were young, I've been a single parent for all their lives, and when my children were young, they used to do chores for extra spending money, and my daughter's not autistic, but my son is, and they used to get extra spending money for doing chores. And it isn't that you're making them. It used to be, right, if you do that, then you'll get a bit of extra spending money.
I believe that's a good thing to install in your children, 100%.
If you don't do it, then you don't get extra spending money.
That's right, that's good.
My son at 11 went out and did a paper round, and he got a little bit of extra money that way, and now my son is he's got thousands upon thousands upon thousands in the bank because
that's good.
He saves and saves and saves, And when he feels that it's time for him to put a deposit down on his own home, he'll have enough money there because he knows as a child growing up.
He knows the value of money. Thank you, I am
Yes.
cheeky. Yeah, he knows the value
No
of money in his
problem
work.
whatsoever, sweetheart. And it is what you install in your children. It isn't slavery. It's teaching them how to do things, and then they get rewarded for it.
Yeah, I agree. I was having this
Exactly.
conversation.
It's
Sorry, I am
like-
cheeky. I was having this
No, no
conversation
problem,
yesterday
sweetheart.
about my children and paying rent and things, and it's a good thing to install in them. But I'm
Yes,
100%.
exactly.
Yeah, darling, I'm 100% in agreement with you there. Thank you, I am cheeky, darling.
You're very welcome.
Thank
my
you. Thank you for
darling.
joining the box.
Thank you very
Rossi.
much.
Sorry, Miss Red, can just before you finish
can
this
you
segment,
drop
can
me,
I
my darling?
Yeah, thank you, I am cheeky. Thank you, my
You're
love.
very welcome.
can I just add, right, what we've just witnessed in this chat is the exact personification of what drama talk is, right? We're talking about this subject and people being offended by it, and everybody should be waving the flag for autism and advocating for autism, whether it's in adults or children. We're seeing far more many adults late diagnosed with autism and ADHD than ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not against advocacy in any way. You know that. You know how I move. But we've just witnessed half the chat saying, yeah, all right, speed it up, Cheeky. Let's move on, Cheeky. We're bored, Cheeky. Can we move on? How do you know Cheeky's not got autism? How do you know Cheeky's not got ADHD? None of you know that, but yet half of you are standing against that while simultaneously digging out Cheeky because she's talking too slow for how you like it. So, you know, I'm not saying everybody, Julia, again, don't get butthurt. Again, proving my point that you're choosing to take offence. I'm not giving it. But, you know, you all need to make up your mind what you want from these rooms.
Yeah. So I think like in you know, just to sum it all up, we could all probably do a little bit better, you know, 100%.
Yeah, and in my opinion, don't look to Drama Talk to be educated or for actually right advocacy. There are plenty of places on TikTok to do that, but Drama Talk isn't it. And that's my opinion. And thank you for having me, Miss Red.
Okay, thank you, Jelly. Thank you, darling. Bye, Jelly. Thank you, Rossi, for joining the box,
Yeah,
love.
cheers. Thank you, Miss Red. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for joining the box. Thank you, guys. And I'm not blocking Weebs because at the end of the day, I expressed, you know, how everyone felt about it and things like that. So, hello, Jane.
Hi, Miss Red. How are you?
I'm good. What was that video about, darling?
So, what video have you done? What video?
So
did
I
you
played
play?
the one where the Grinch went to fight the fighters.
Right. So, the MMA fighters.
That's the one.
Yeah. So that two MMA fighters revived my son on the street and kept him alive till the ambulance got there, so I got a chance to say goodbye to him. But we have been out most of December doing being the Grinch and cheering people's spirits up, paying for people's shopping, etc. Because my grandson is autistic.
Okay.
And he has been diagnosed with stage 1 liver disease, so he needs a new liver in 6 months. So he can't leave the house, so he's editing the videos. So DJ came in and I was talking to DJ Decker and I said, well, what can I do to boost this up? And he said, do some content, Jane. So that's what I'm doing so that Noah can edit the videos and we can get his B story out there a bit. Not that much about him, but then we thought, oh, we hit the papers, we hit the Present Journal. And it is realistically at the end of the day about cheering people up for Christmas because mental health's at an all-time low at the moment. Everybody's mental health's affected.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, I'm just getting this Grinch suit on and I'm going to go out and have some fun.
Yeah, because like I come across it, I thought, oh, what's this about? And I spoke to Lauren, I had a conversation with Lauren, and obviously the conversation went very long, so I didn't know the ins and outs of everything, and that's why I thought we'll get you in, ask you what it's all about because it was hilarious, and it's something you're not getting a lot on TikTok at the minute, especially outside of TikTok, Drama Talk, fun and things like that. So thank you for coming in and explaining. Everybody give Jane a follow, please, guys.
if you want a wee personal video for your granddaughter,
Well,
then you can have
Lauren, Lauren said to me, like, you know, we can get the Grinch. And I thought, wow, Tilly's not a fan of the Grinch. She said it's spiteful. She's like
they're
the
not
biggest. She's the biggest 6-year-old Karen in the world, and she ain't a
not
fan
yet.
of elves because she said they're naughty. So if we can get Santa, that'll be brilliant.
Well, I'll see what I could do for you, because I am, believe it or not, going to mag Santa tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. You see,
So
we'll do
I might get a
Santa.
wee personal video for you for Santa. But yeah, that's what the MMA fighting one is about. They helped my son stay alive till we got a chance to say goodbye. So I would love that video to get out there a bit if everybody can help me.
Thank you, Jane.
Hey, Pearl.
Morning, me baby.
Hello, Pearly
So-
Pops.
Oh, wait there. I don't know what I've touched there. Morning, me babbies. Who's this weebs? I know I'm late to the party. Who's put me in the big box? Get me out immediately.
I'm going to jump out, Miss Red, but thank you so
Bye,
much
my
for playing my video.
Jane.
Bye, Jane,
Take care,
darling.
Oh, bye. Who's weebs?
Mods, don't mess with boxes. Thank you.
Get me out the big box, you feckers. That's it.
So this Weebs is the new character unlocked, I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're a bit of a rage baiter, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shared a live, a video.
Yeah.
So was someone shared Pearl the video, and you know they'd said
Please.
something about autism and things like that, and a lot of people asked me to play it, and I said I can't play it because my account, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just spoke about it, and she come in the box, and you know a little bit.
Mm.
Yes, new
Oh,
character
right.
to watch.
Oh,
I'm
I'll have to watch and make my mind up. Just to let everybody know as well, in the next couple of days, I am doing like a refreshment of a certain PR draw that's back to the app, and well, the other undesirable half. So just anybody, I will be putting it out there. We will be doing this next. I've been threatened this morning that my account's getting took down, but PR draw, like I said, you couldn't take my draws down. How's about that? So we will be having that in the next couple of days.
Yes, and we love that, don't we, Pearl? And everybody would be there to watch it. So obviously, do you know, because we watched briefly, do you know where that Jessie one was in the box with you? And
yeah.
she was being a cheeky Kent. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So she's associated with the Diagro one, isn't she?
She is. She sits in the boxes, and that was her who mocked the Dunblane thing. And anyways, so now she's threatened to unalive us and whatever. That's good. Our gummy bear, yes. So listen, like I say, we have to just make awareness on these, like who's back to the app, and vulnerable people, in my opinion, going in and they don't know what they're going into, so we just have to refresh the memories and things. But anyways, but from that, me baby, go on, I'm going to let you get back. I was just a bit late to the party this morning.
Oh, Pearl, we've had a right party in here today. Look like a party in yours. It's a party in yours every day.
For fuck's sake, mine always goes tits up. Right, thank you. Oh, thanks for my presents, everybody. Go on, I'll jump back in your comments.
Go on,
Love
then.
you, my
I'll
Donna.
speak to you in a bit.
Bye, me baby.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Oh, well, there you go. You see, the Pearly Pops one is going to re-jog everybody's memories. Yes. So I'm sure everyone will be watching that. Right, anyway, let's get back on with the FYP. So, mods, if people have been blocked for saying they agree with, that it may have been by accident, they agree with this webs, whatever, I forgot the name. Can you unblock them, please, or unmute them? If people are... don't come in here and call me biased, RJ, because I did say if people want to join the box and defend, we are all for it here. Absolutely. So don't be coming in here saying that. Yes. Piss off. Now I'm getting back on with my FYP. Hello, Lauren. Hello, darling.
That's so different.
Looking at Maria again. They'll be killing each other. Maria should have come like the day before, maybe.
No, okay, mods. It's just people moaning in the comments. I didn't think you have. Thank you, Cassie.
Now, you talk to Maria.
And I just want to say as well, I've just seen a comment there, people haven't, sorry, I haven't said anything about people being transphobic to weebs. If people were transphobic to her, if you want to at me in the video and I'll watch it, I didn't see that. That is wrong as well. People shouldn't be transphobic to her, you know. So yeah, so if people want to at me in that video, I'll watch it. And I'll speak about that tomorrow, because equally transphobia is not okay as well. All right? Just want to say that. So as bad as what she said about autism, if people have been transphobic to her, that's out of order as well. There we go, you see. Yes, we stand by none of that here.
They're going to come up.
Yeah, I'm going to go and eat.
See?
You guys are awesome.
Midnight
If that's okay.
Can you block that account, please? Exposing. Mods, can you, thank you. Can you, nah, we're not having accounts like that in here. Sorry. See you later. Bye. No nasty troll accounts in here. Especially if we like them. If it's people that we don't like, we don't mind. You know, the friendly troll accounts. Thank you very much. Oh, that was hilarious. Alpha Bar, stop hiding your mum. Right, guys, I do have a target here. If we could chip away at these little Alphys, guys. Thank you. Because I think I'm number 20 now on the Christmas thing. If we can go a little bit further up there, I would appreciate it, guys, with the Alphys. Thank you, everybody. We've no time for trolls today. Thank you, guys. See what I mean? Thank you, guys, for all the love. See, the thing is, you get super invested watching the live, and I'm not getting my Alphys or anything. Yes, where are we on this up number 16? Thank you, everybody, for the Alphys. Now I'm going to play this Bevo one. This Bevo one, as far as I'm concerned, is a wrong gun, because they're basically pimping the mother out. Yes.
Simon is my dad. Daddy!
Thank you, everybody, for the Alphs. Mod, will you pin people sending the Alphys, please?
Where's your self-respect? Fuck the self-respect. I've got bags in the bank. My mum's made 20k this month. 20 bags!
This is disgusting. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And you're going to think I'm being a little bit of a snowflake Karen here. This is sick what he's doing to his mum. He loves the rage baiting. Well, is not very well. That's all I've got to say. Because at the end of the day, Ron, digital footprint is real. One day, this man is going to reproduce and have children. Do you think that, you know, do you think his kids want to know that his mum was getting banged out on OF? Do you know what I mean? That's his mum. That's his mum. Stepmom, whoever it is. Well, he's set up this OF for his stepmom. I'm sorry, I think it's wrong. Like, is anyone with me here on this? Does anyone agree that it's gross? And all this is bothered about is the money. Digital footprint's real. Yes. Sorry, I think it's weird. But this Bevo one, there's no lengths that they'll go to for a bit of money and a bit of clout. So, sicko. Yeah, watch.
Ain't of it. Not ain't of it. I'm fucking rich.
Oh, sicko. Thank you for the Alps, guys. Thank you, Susan.
He's my dad. Daddy! Daddy! Self-respect. Fuck the self-respect. I got bags in the bank. My mum's made 20k this month. 20 bags!
See, for me, I'm all up for the spicy content, you know, each to their own. I mean, you know, if I didn't have children and you know, things like that, you never know where I would have went in life. You know, I'm all for people doing the OF and the spicy stuff. I'm not against it. You know, I have participated in the odds, not that I've, you know, made one, but, you know, I've been a viewer of, you know, that kind of stuff, obviously being an adult, and I'm not against it, but I just think putting your stepmom, your mum out there, whoever she is, I just think this is wrong. Yeah. I just think it's wrong. Yeah, let's do a poll. Who agrees with me, guys? Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. He's just lying for views. I don't think he is because it's up there. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, guys. And the 3 people that are disagreeing with me, can come in a box and tell me why you think I'm wrong. Pimping your mother or stepmother on the internet. Turns my stomach, this Bevo one. Sorry, guys. I'm not a fan. My mum is 80. My mum is 88 this year, and I'm short of cash. Should I put her on the spice? No, it's wrong. It's so cringe, innit? Oh, Bevo, piss off. Sorry, when I seen that, I nearly choked on my crumpet. Anyway, where are we going, Jasmine? Oh.
How's everyone doing? But if you want your cameo,
Thank you for voting, guys. Afternoon, Maria. Thank you for the elves, guys. Do you know when I seen this video, right? The reason I'm showing this is because there's no audience interaction. They've basically just asked how everybody is and they're not interested in the comments. And this is why I don't like this person. Because they're on here and they've continuously got the begging bowl out. They're doing cameos and things like that. Whatever, you know, floats your boat where this one's concerned. But they don't offer any content apart from sitting there begging. Yeah, just sits there on the phone. Have you got any spare change? You know, if you want a cameo, get a cameo. There's no audience interaction. This person does not care about their viewers. Thank you, Upsy Daisy. Thank you, Jean. They do not care about their viewers. It's just about the money. They don't give a shit. I don't understand why people are sending this person money. For what? What are you sending? My fringes do my head in today. I wish I never had it. What are people sending this person money for? What is a cameo? It's like a personalised message. None of you do though. Little Gems, I beg to disagree. I think what I do here and what other FYP shows, even Cam2 shows, they're offering content, they're interacting with their audience. Even like people behind a green screen still interact with the audience. This one doesn't interact.
But yeah, I hope you're all alright though.
Thank you, PJ.
I hope everyone's positive. But yeah, we're 658 people. How are we? Thank you, Lucy Lynn. How are you going? Should we put it on a nice cheaper price for you?
Say.
On the cameo.
Money.
Anyone wants any cameos? Links.
Thank you, Gogglebox. It's just modern. That's what it is. It's just modern day begging, isn't it? Really, I know we sit here and we have our gifts on, and I'm like, you know, send the albs, do this, do that. But at least we're interacting with the audience. You're investing in me, right? And I'm coming on here and I'm interacting with people. If you send me messages, I'll get to your messages. Do you know what I mean? This person, there's no interaction. Nothing. Exactly, we provide a show. Me, EQ, Luke, Pearl, we all provide shows. Yeah, so I mean, this is my living. This is what I do for my job. Do you know what I mean? I pay tax. So I believe if you pay tax, it's a job, right? Because I'm paying back into society. Do you know what I mean? But this person, they give nothing back. There's nothing. Just continuous. Give me your cash. Give me your spare change. There's nothing. Don't like it. We have to pay tax, but it depends on how much. Yeah, I know. Where's that comment gone? I want to pull that comment. Sarah just said pot, kettle, dear. The thing is, darling, right? I will admit that when I come on here, I ask for stuff. I ask for an elf, I ask for a heart me, I ask for a repost, but I'm still giving entertainment. I'm still trying to put on a show. I'm not sat here going, have you got any spare change? I'm not advertising my cameo. I'm not doing the bare minimum. I'm actually putting something into it. You know, I spend time getting my videos. I spend time watching FYP. You know, I speak to many people that follow me. It's not all one-sided. Thank you, Karen. If people need something, I'll help as much as I can. Yeah. I'm not sat here, I'm not doing live pro, I'm not doing campaign after campaign. And with the size of that my room has been in the past and the support that I had when my room was massive, I could have literally bled this app dry and my viewers, but I've never done it. Never done it. I've done leaderboard once in 4 years. There we go. That's the difference. I don't sit here and bleed my community dry. And I could have done. So I put a little target up. I asked for a heart me. I asked for a repost. But I'm not sat here battle after battle, campaign after campaign. And I could have done that over the years. And that is somebody that genuinely cares about the community and cares about people's pockets. It's like people are talking about this Miss P, right? Thank you guys for the love. People are talking about this Miss P. And where's the video? I don't even know. Yeah, I've got the video here.
Tell anybody or record what I do behind the scenes for people. I've done a lot, but that is just for me, you know. So that.
Yeah, you're right, honey. She is.
Huh?
What she's saying there, Miss P is just her, exactly. You know, like you can't sit there and like slate someone that just sits in her own space and does their own thing.
Yeah. 100%. Johnny, thank you for the level up. Yeah, no, but no, I appreciate that. It's all good. It's all love. It's all good.
Let's just be real. Dave's a grumpy old man.
So I think Dave Duran's had something to say about this Miss P one. Dave Duran's had something to say that, you know, it's constant battling, constant campaigns. I don't know much about this Miss T, and we're all here for the same reason. You know, we're all here to entertain. We're all, you know, we all make money from TikTok, right? So I'm not here, and I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, knock the woman, right? But I do think Dave has a point in a sense of, you know, she's just done live pro, and then, you know, it's the next campaign, it's the next campaign, it's the next campaign. You have to give your community a break. I think that's where, you know, yeah, do live pro and then take a break. You know, don't do one campaign after the next, after the next, after the next, because your community, that they love you. You know, it's like you guys that are in here watching me every day. You know, we've somewhat, you know, we're fond of each other. You know, you're fond of me. When I'm poorly, you ask me how I am. You're invested in me. And this is the thing, your audience get invested in you as a person, and they don't want to let you down. And sometimes I just think people can push the communities too hard, and it's not fair. You know, yeah, fair enough, do a campaign and, you know, smash the campaign, but have a little break, give your community a little break. And I think that's where Dave was coming from. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we sit on here and we say, smash this, do that. It's like myself, how often do I battle? Unless it's a friend, I don't sit here and battle, you know? I just think it's a lot. Live pro. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Nanny. Live pro, campaign. Like, have a day off. Give your community a fucking break. And it's not, you know, directed at her. I'm not directing it at her. I'm just saying, you know, creators and live streamers in particular, You know, it's different if you sat here and I've got a target up and I'm setting 100 things and people are coming here and naturally and they're gifting you. Do you know what I mean? But these people that sit and do campaign after campaign, I'm sorry, it's wrong. Battle after battle after battle after battle after battle. Because the nuggies ain't that fucking important. And I'll be honest with you. It's just a number on a screen. Unless you're battling someone like Dave who loves to win, or DG, you know, or I'm battling a friend. Do you know what I mean? I do deep it. But when you're doing battle after battle after battle and you've got like fucking 50 nuggies, come on. Who agrees with me, guys? Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. This is a really important poll. Let's do this poll, please, everybody. Sorry I'm moaning today. Yeah, so I don't think Dave was being out of order when he was talking about this. I don't think he was just targeting Miss P. I think he was just talking about, you know, TikTok on a whole. Just like, you know, give your community a little bit of a break.
He did say he liked me. Listen, I can't take it away from him. He did
It's
say,
free to vote.
I think the woman's all right. He said, I think the woman's all right. And he did laugh and joke around it. But sometimes I think, you know, he does take it a bit too far, especially when he's sat there battling himself and he's slating me for it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, Dave does love a battle.
It is what it is.
Dave loves a battle.
The thing is, like,
But he's not pushing campaign after campaign, but Dave loves a battle. Thank you, Stephen.
He'll sit there and he'll go, but he'll probably be sat here around Christmas doing the same thing. So he can't really, like, he's not pulling away. He's not doing what I'm doing, like I've done every year. I've always done it, and I've always done it for as long as. Yeah.
And everybody runs this.
He will sit and do the same thing. So, is it really like? Can you really have an argument with that, Dave? No, you can't, because you're a grumpy old man.
He did say he thought I was all right, so I'll always take a positive from any situation, you know. So I'll run with that, and then I have it in my head that you know, and then we give it no more attention, to be honest. So that's that done.
Exactly. I hope you have a good Christmas, Miss.
And you, mate. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. God knows how you got in it, but.
See you later. I can get in here anytime I want.
See you later, G.
Sorry, guys.
See, there we go. Back to the music. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, who? I mean, it's like, it's like I'm not going to sit and I don't knock people, like, you know, for doing a campaign and things like that. If you're not doing campaigns regularly, you know, it's the first time you've really gone for a campaign, first time, you know, you've ever attempted it and you've pushed it and you've done really well. Do you know what I mean? Or you've gone for Live Pro and then you've got your Live Pro and then you have a little break. So I'm not knocking anybody for doing that. It's just the people that are continuously doing it. Do you know what I mean? And that's when you know how a creator's decent. And that's the truth. Yeah. That's how you know a creator's decent, because they're not continuously pushing for something. Do you know what I mean? And we've all got a job to do here. We're all here to do a job. Do you know what I mean? But let's just like be mindful, especially with time of year as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm not playing the rest of this video. It's boring. But I'll get where Dave was coming from. But no hate to Miss P. But creators just need to be mindful of how hard they're pushing for stuff. Right, where are we going next? Police are called after Katie and a mate get into an argument. Don't care about Katie B. Reem jumps in the box and warned Dan. Oh, let's watch this.
It says about 16 hours. Let me have a look, one sec. It says about.
And I also
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, everyone.
Messages that he was still speaking on me, my money, my inheritance today. So it's about day 3 of this. Is he gonna leave me alone or no?
Day 3. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. Be honest.
Why don't I care about Katie B? Because I don't like her. Welsh Gems, I don't like Katie B. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah. I've tried on so many different occasions to, you know, but for me, she just comes across as a nasty piece of work, this Katie B. I'm sorry. Like, she's always getting kicked out of people's houses, kicked out of, you know, this place, that place. And I just don't like her. yeah, I think she needs to get some help with the alcohol. And yeah, I can't. I'm just not a fan at all. Sorry, it's nothing to do with anybody else liking her. It's my opinion. Miss Red Blaster is going live when you finish about Reem for what she said about a poor baby. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, and this is why I'm kind of like playing this video. Do you know what I mean? People need to leave kids out of arguments. They need to leave kids out of arguments, not talk about parents dead, bloody. Just leave the you know, the deceased alone. Do you know what I mean? Like, stop it. It's sick. And how many times have I said this about people? Yeah, let the dead rest. This Reem, I'm sorry, another nasty piece of work. This Reem is another nasty piece of work. What she does is she uses her money to go from room to room, creator to creator, to kind of get people to back her. You know, and she, yeah, I'm sorry, some of the stuff that I've seen, she's a pathological liar. And obviously, Angie usually wouldn't tolerate stuff like this said in a box, especially usually where kids are concerned, right? But because Reem sent her a universe, she never got dropped. They never got dropped for it. And this Reem's backup dancer, what's the name? I'll call her Demented. Dezima, what's her name? Demzina. Demzia, whoever she is. She's fucking nobody. No mark, right? She's jumping in these boxes and backing this Reem up purely for financial gain. It's all about money. And do you know what? To anybody, hello Jojo, to anybody watching this, don't let them in your boxes. Stop putting them in your boxes. Because this Demza is a massive clout chaser. Reem's just a fucking trouble causer. And she's using her money to try and fucking manipulate people. Right?
I don't know, like I said, it's
Afternoon, Emily.
He's in those unis, in my opinion. He was here. In the comments, I didn't see him in the
Yeah, he was. That's why I joined the box.
Oh.
I don't get what he wants. He keeps begging for a bastard heart me. Fuck, I'll send you it. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Is he actually asking for
Thank you, Kai.
He's asking for help, please. So he doesn't have a problem with you gifting him then? He just doesn't like you?
I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
James, I would put...
So I think the problem is, I think Dan's problem is that, I mean, I haven't spoke to Dan about this. It's only what I'm seeing when I'm in Dan's room or I see it on the FYP. This Reem one, she has a habit of spam messaging people and like trauma dumping and sending pictures of alleged family members and this and that. And it, you know, a lot of it's lies, you know, so I think that's what Dan's problem was. He got a bit pissed off with the spam messages and the trauma dumping and everything else. But she seems to be doing it to every creator or live streamer or person that she makes friends with, you know. I think this Reem, didn't they? Something to do with Sophie Bailey. What was it to do with Sophie Bailey? This Reem pretended that her brother pretended to be a brother and threatened Sophie Bailey. Like, it's not normal behaviour. But people only entertain her because they think she's this multimillionaire princess who's got all this money. I mean, yeah, she may have lots of money, but she needs to come with a fucking warning, because all I'm hearing from people is that she's trouble.
You win, but I was a little bit off-put. I'm not going to lie, off-put point, and this is no hate on you, but with you and Pearl's live last night, people keep saying you're clout chasing off it.
Guys, I'm doing terrible on the popular today. Can we please, guys, if you haven't got your heartmas in, get your heartmas in, guys, please, because we're only number 8 on the popular. Can we try and get in top 5, guys, on the popular, please? Thank you. So if you haven't sent your heartmas, guys, get your heartmas in, please. Thank you. Hello, Savage Cowboy, darling. Hello. Right, where's my multi-screen gone now? Why does it keep going off? Ah, there it is. Thank you for the heartmas, guys. Let's push that popular, please. And it's free to do so. All you need to do is comment, get your heartmas in, and whatever else. Thank you.
I just don't like the fucking racism. Leave her alone.
But what I'm saying is people are saying
Stop talking about me, my family, or my money. Frankly, it's none of
Thank
your
you,
fucking
Jojo.
business.
Thank you, Shopping with
End of
Dan.
story.
Yeah, but James might have started it, to be fair though, because I do remember.
Mods, can you pin
were
people
saying that she
sending the
wasn't,
gifts,
you know, they're
please?
all kind of going in on her, do you know what I mean? So James are probably.
Yeah, she is. EQ links, very manipulative.
Confronting Dan for calling her son a bastard.
Yeah, I don't care how many people want to just let it go. My son is 3 years of age. Why is he being called a bastard on an app?
See, and again, I love Dan, and I'll, you know, if I weren't, I'm not going to sit here and be biased. I don't agree with what Dan called the son. Don't agree with that. I think this I'm going to call her demented. This demented had said something to Dan, and the thing is with Dan, if you provoke him, he will go as low as he can. Do you know what I mean? I still don't agree with what he said. You know what he said, but if you provoke him, thank you, Savage Cowboy. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Kirsty. Will you give Savage Cowboy a pin, mods, please? Thank you. So I don't agree with what he said about the kids, but is one of these people, you provoke him, he's going to go back at you. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. And I'll be honest with you, I think kids, unalive relatives should be left out of the conversation, but this demented as poked at Dan, poked. Yeah.
Where these people don't even know what he fucking looks like. Do you understand what I'm saying? But people
That's
want to
fucking
brush it
weird.
under the carpet.
Have you got a video of that though, Dimser?
He did it. He did it when we were in your box, Angie.
Yeah, we was all in your box.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's
But Dan, it wouldn't just start for no reason.
All you people in the comments, before you sit there and say you're a clout chaser, you're this, you're that. If you're a mum and somebody you don't even know come to your child and said that your child is a bastard and they're this and they're that, how are you going to react? How are you going to react? People are so
It's funny when some people
Thank you,
do it and some
Lexi.
don't. And they come
I
and
know she started with Dan, 100% she started with Dan. And the thing is one of these people, you provoke him, you leave him alone, he's sound, you provoke him, he's going to go back at you. And he doesn't give a fuck. He's a savage, name's in the title, Toxic Dan. Do you know what I mean? Oh, here he is.
Good morning, or well, good afternoon.
Afternoon. What started it with you in this demented?
So, what started it is so it's been somewhat proven that Reem's family are actually alive. She sent me a picture of the dad, and we found who the dad is, and he's very much alive. Anyway, we was all in pairs and we just came to it, and Reem said, "I swear on my mum's life." So everyone jumped on it straight away because her mum's dead. So I'm already not happy with her because she's been putting posts up about Blaster's deceased son.
This is sick.
And she's denied it, but obviously you know what TikTok's like. It's been print screened. So I went in the box and I was kind of polite. I said, Remus, I just want to clear something up. That Demser has then started screaming at me, going, "You're jealous of the unis." So I went, "Shut up, you." She said, I can't remember what she said. But then I said, "Oh, and your kid's a bastard too." Then she was going on about my mum. Now listen, she's happily defending Reem in what Reem said about Blaster's son, so then I'll call her kid. It's as simple as that. Do unto others as what you want done to yourself. And she's lucky that I didn't go to the levels of what Reem did doing to our Brian.
Who's Brian?
Brian, that's what we call Blaster.
Oh, Brian. Oh, that's what you call the Blaster. Like, and you know what? I love the Blaster. I think the Blaster's lovely, and I don't think she deserves any of that.
No.
Nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves to have their deceased child dragged.
That's it. She ripped
Even
my mother.
deceased relatives, you know, just leave the dead alone, especially, I mean, children, deceased, it's sick.
Yes, but it seems this is what she does, because that Demsa's going round now, spamming everywhere. Leave Reem alone. No one's bothered about Reem. No one is actually bothered about Reem, right? But for some reason, she's doing the most because she wants a unis. All she talks about is these unis.
Yeah,
right?
and a new balcony that this Reem one's going to buy her.
So, well, Reem, she's already been debunked a million times over, but I've gone through the chats and gone with the pictures she sent me. So the man that she sent me, I forgot his name now, it's an Iranian name, a long one. So he has only got 3 children. He's a prince. All of his children are boys. She's then gone, because I put the picture up, she's gone, he's doxed my niece. This woman is really, really sick. She's now mourning about her niece being doxed, who's not. It's one of the prince's son's daughters sat on his knee, and she's put, he's gone too soon. This man is alive. So then I've gone through the house pictures, what she sent me.
Yeah.
One of them's a hotel in Singapore.
You're joking.
No, so she's weird. She wants to finger. She wants to just leave everyone alone. No one mentions Reem. She's irrelevant.
Can I ask a question, Dan? Sorry, darling, because obviously we ain't spoke about this, but do you know, obviously you and Reem used to speak.
Yeah.
Where was the turning point for you? Thank you guys for the love.
So we're money, because obviously I'm renovating this house, aren't I?
Yeah.
So it was always, she was on about gifts, but she never sent it. She'd send a heart me and she did super fan me. Right, and then she kept messaging me saying, let me give you some money for your kitchen, let me do this, let me do that. And I said no every single time. And then she realised that money couldn't buy, and then she started requesting my box, but she wasn't getting in unless I wanted her in. Like, she just used to sit there in the box. And then she'd constantly message, and she'd be like, say this, say that. And she was trying to finger control me. And I said to her, Reem, I said, you're not my fucking puppet master. I said, leave me alone. But the real last turning point was when she said her goodbyes to me. She told me that she'd taken a lot of tablets. Thank you for being a friend, and she'll soon be with her family. Good night, God bless. So I thought, I can't deal with that. I'm not equipped to deal with that. So I told Torian. Then Torian gave her a ring, and then she texted me a couple of hours later. Now, bearing in mind, it wasn't, I am going to take. She said, I have taken. Goodbye. And then she just come on the phone to me a couple of hours later, FaceTiming me as if it were normal. And that's not for me.
Sorry, Dan, this is what I'm saying. Like, so this argument with you and Reem, it's not just...
There was never
it's not materialised from...
There was never an argument with me and her. I just cut her straight off.
Yeah.
And then that was it. She was blocked. But obviously I've got a new account now, so I didn't think to block her because she doesn't come up to me. Like, you know, doesn't come into my mind.
Yeah.
And then I've seen her, and then it was in Pearl's. No, it weren't. It was in mine. And then that Dems has requested the box, got in, started on Bright Blaster, and then gone, you all need to leave Reem alone. She was spamming your chat the other day.
Who was spamming it?
That Demser. She keeps going into everyone's chat. She's doing the most, Luke. If you're wanting to get your unis, girl, good on you, but you're doing the most. You're working overtime for it. By the time you've got your uni, you'll have been paid about £2 an hour. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say to Demser is I'd stick to universal credit and not universals, love, because you're way out your depth with her. But what she's doing now, she used to go for big creators, Reem, but she's thought, no, that's not working because they'll just get rid of me. No one's bothered. So she's going for who she thinks are up-and-coming creators.
Right, okay.
And the only content video I've seen of Demser is when she pulled out and got a car crashed into, and she's kicking off it middle of the road like a right knitting with the Dream Mat Foundation on.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think, I mean, obviously the Blaster's going to go live, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like everybody to join the Blasters live and show us some support in there, please, guys. Go on, sorry.
When Blaster does an exposure, it's because people have come to her.
Yeah.
Now, it's not just a case of, like, someone coming to you going, misread, someone said that, and then you firing up a live and going straight away. She looks into it further, and she'll get evidence and stuff, and all she does, basically, is in a sense, read off an auto cue.
Yeah.
Other people have come to her, but she's not one of them. She will not spark up a live and expose, in brackets, people unless she's got proof there, categorical 110%, straight on, nailed on proof. And that's what she doesn't like. That's why she's had to go to someone who's impressionable, who's lower class, we'll say, who gets a kick out of it. Like when she went into Angela's box, the first thing she mentioned was 2 unis that she had. And it's like, that's your whole talking point. No one's jealous of anyone. Well, some people are, but no one's really jealous of anyone on here. Everyone that's got a platform does their own thing.
Yeah.
You look to people. I mean, there are people on here, Warthoghead, who does get a bit jealous. But other than that, you'd like to see your friends thrive. But she thinks because she's been given £210 by the time TikTok have taken the cut, that she's a dog's bollocks. But all I'll say to her is she'll start super fanning your love, and that'll go through your national insurance number, and that'll affect your benefits. So
Do you know what? Do you know what I say, Dan? Right, darling? Leave her to learn the hard way. And when she does learn the hard way, nobody give her any sympathy.
Well, this I said to her, I went, I'll tell you what. I said, you carry on the way that you are. I said, and we'll have this conversation in the middle of June, and we'll see where you're at with her then, because it's a finger. I'm surprised at some of the people that still speak to her, to be honest. But, like I said, because Reem, I think what Reem's done to my Brian's disgusting, and Brian's on the bias list. All the evidence of what Reem's done, the pretending to be a princess and all of that, has been sent to the Qatar embassy so they can deal with it, because no, it's fraud. And if you look, it's a criminal offence to do that where she lives. So, and I've sent it all over. And if she does want, I can upload it with the read receipt as well.
Well, there you go. You see, you play with fire and you're going to get burnt. Yes, absolutely.
That's it.
Do you know what time the Blaster's going live?
I don't know. It'll probably be mid-afternoon.
All right, darling. All right, thank you for letting us know, Bab.
Right, but yes, I hope they throw the boot. Well, I hope they throw the whole library at her. But yes, goodbye, everyone. Love
Bye,
you all.
Dan.
Bye. Mwah.
Mwah. Oh, after me, I'm running a little bit over it, so I'm going to play this last video, and then I'm going to come off, and then thank you, Deb, and then if the Blaster's live, we'll go over to the Blasters, everybody, and show us some support, because like I say, what's been done to it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Thank you, Deb, and these two need to fucking pipe it down, I'm telling ya. Especially this demented one, jumping in the boxes as a backup dancer. Oh, yes.
And now what? She accused me of posting something on my page and deleting it about her child. Shut the fuck up. Don't put words in my mouth, bitch. Fuck your child. Now what? What the fuck are you gonna do? I'll never delete something. I'll stand 10 toes. Now what?
She does think she's odd.
I don't get it.
They both do that. They ain't bad.
So it's Blaster. She.
This whole thing needs to fucking stop. I don't care if I'm no better. I never claimed to be better.
Well, you do. You do claim to be better, because all you talk about is money, darling. You claim to be better than everybody on this app. All I've done is defend my friend like I always will. Demza, darling, it's all about money. Let's be honest.
It's fine, guys. Honestly, it's fine. But I just don't know if has she said anything else like Blaster, or is this going back from before?
It's not about defending your friend. It's all about money.
Every live that I'm not there. Why can't she when that woman called her when I was in Paige's live, no, I'm not gonna come, I'm falling asleep. If I'm that much of a dangerous woman and everything she claimed, wouldn't she come and confront me? No, because why? She lied on Chelsea's name, she lied on my name. And I let it slide because I don't give a fuck.
Guys, is demented Demza? You don't know me to say it's all about money. Okay then, so if it's not about money, right, gobble mighty, why are you bragging that the fucking fake princess is going to pay for your balcony? Why are you bragging about that? If it's not about money, don't accept the balcony. Right? So it's not about money. but you're sat in the box and you're saying that it's called sarcasm. No, it's not called sarcasm. You're a beg, right? And you're jumping in these boxes, digging at people, going at people, and it's all about the fucking money. It's all it's about. We see people like you, darling. We see people like you. We know what it's all about.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think you and Plaza should have a conversation?
I don't care, Angie. Listen, I'm not on this platform for money. I don't go live. I don't do nothing. Leave me the fuck alone now.
Well, leave everybody else alone then, Reem.
Yeah, I agree. People just leave her alone. She hasn't even done anything. She don't go live. She don't do any of that. Do you know what I mean?
I got a 5K hit on someone. Why are they alive?
Yeah.
Okay, now what?
I don't
Now
understand what
what?
EQ was speaking
I don't make money off this app. I don't give a fuck. She said I told her that I sent Chelsea $5 grand. You're a fucking liar, man. I gifted people 30 grand. Am I gonna care about 5? You're lying.
Yeah. No, when I'm talking about the EQ video, I think there's no need. I don't know why she's still speaking on it, to be honest, because you haven't even spoken about her. So I don't even know. But she doesn't go live. Reem doesn't go live. She's not created like that.
I'm not innocent. I don't care. I never claimed I was innocent. I never claimed nothing. You guys are so fascinated with my life. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emma.
Exactly.
I'm following Bream around because I'm obsessed with Bream, guys. I follow her everywhere she goes. I'm absolutely obsessed.
Yeah, money that I don't want. You think I would buy people or move people with money?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
I moved yesterday over unis. That shit is cheap to me, bro. I don't want loyalty if I have to buy it. Are you guys sick?
Tell him again, girl. No fucking clue.
I don't know why they're all still going on about you, to be honest with you, Reem. Do you know what I mean? You haven't even said anything about them. Do you know what I mean?
I know, she did Lady of
It all
Norfolk.
started because Reem came to me at uni. That's how it was all started, guys. She's been on my box a couple of times, to be fair.
I'm not gonna stop gifting. I'm not going nowhere. So what now?
Yeah, what you guys gonna do now? You're gonna get mad?
I claim money back, so let me gift it and claim it back then. Now what?
Embarrassing.
All talking all out your asses with no proof. I don't give a fuck.
Embarrassing.
I don't care what you guys
Even though she claims a bag, so what, you know,
okay, now what?
Thank you, Pearl. Love you, darling. Guys, can we type embarrassing in the chat, please?
This was 3 weeks ago.
Embarrassing.
No one should be doing it. No one should be calling out anyone that's passed away, man. Leave the dead to rest, you know.
Eye for an eye. I called out her dead child. Now what? I don't care what the fuck are you guys gonna do to me?
I don't know if she's in it.
I don't give a fuck. Are you guys adding money to my account? No.
Hello, Pearl.
Sorry, my Donna. I know everybody thinks that we go on at her for no reason, but what everybody's forgetting and all is how she tried to set Chelsea up when she was going around every creator that would give her the time of day and saying she was taking money left, right, and centre. When a load of fucking lies. This woman she's dangerous.
Yeah.
More to anything, she's fucking dangerous, and that's what people's not getting. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to let Chelsea know what she was saying and naming all these thousands of pounds. That was the lie to start off with. But if she's doing it to EQ, who else has she been doing it to? And that's what we're trying to say to people. She's an absolute bad news. Keep her a fucking way. She's dangerous.
This is what I'm saying, Pearl. Like, not every person can be wrong. Look at all the trouble she's caused. Hustle, Danny Q.
Yep.
Who else is that?
Birdman. There's lots and lots of creators that she's gone at. But this is what we're trying to get across. She's putting it like she's getting bullied and she's this, that, and the other. She's an absolute Kent who's trying to get people seriously into trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is why that we are saying this about her, and this is why she needs kept out the box. There's nobody to entertain her.
That's what I've just said, Pearl. Stop letting this demented Dems or whatever her name is, the money grabber, in the boxes. Stop giving guys. Do not
But
give
she's
it
just a backup dancer, that one, isn't she?
Yeah,
But
yeah. She
again,
just wants
think
about
about
it.
it. She's getting money off her. isn't
Yeah.
she? So that's why we're saying all of this for. But people say, oh, they at the bullying again. It's not bullying at all. This woman is fucking dangerous on a massive level.
Can I just say as well, when she says she's disappearing, she's not. She's waiting for her money back, and then she charges up another account. She's the exact same as what Tim were doing. She is Tim, but about 3 stone heavier, and he was a big
Exactly.
chap.
Exactly. But anyway, that's all that I jumped up to say because
Gab.
people.
Bye, Dan.
My baby's not well. He's pregnant.
You coughed it. You coughed it. The lurgy.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it. It was accident. Well, anyway, if I'd known I was going to fuck my weekend up, I'd have done more than coughed him and rip him bald. I'll
So
tell you.
not only did you take half of his fringe, you give him the lurgy as well.
Right, go on. I'll jump back in the comments, me baby pie.
Girl, I can't believe you're still going with this. What I had, it knocked me on my arse.
No, because it keeps coming on. Piss off, Joey. Everybody,
Joey.
just to let you know, I've seen Joey's bare butt and his pinky. When I knocked fuck out the two of them.
The kettle.
No, it keeps coming on and going off, so I don't think I've had the brunt of it yet.
Oh,
But I'm just worried about me bab. Like I said, he's pregnant. Joey's knocked him up, and we'll deal with that situation when it comes. Right, go on. I'm going back in the comments. Bye.
You were all wild. Wild. I can't go with them all, guys. Hello, Nova. Fucking, they're all strange. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I know justice for you.
I don't know if Blas has said something recently about your mum. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with it.
Fucking weird. And listen, if I claimed I was gonna off myself and all of this, then why is it funny to make fun of it? Or does my mental health not matter because I'm not, because I'm not white, yeah?
Oh my God, she didn't just
because
say
I heard
that. Thank
Someone
you,
said that they
Nova.
put a hammer on the house to protect themselves. That's fine. You guys want to look over all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's wrong what they did there. Because there's no need for that. Because
I'd be fucking damned if I wanted to end my life. Are you guys sick? Fucking hell, you guys want me to hate myself so bad. Well, I won't. The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone
I
can
know.
Wait a minute. Everyone telling her.
No, why is bringing race into it wild? Why is it wild? That's
Thank
how
you,
I feel.
Savage Cowboy.
He got told that Sophie Bailey went on live and said she was going to protect her house in Bacon, and you're all screaming at Reem. Why are you bringing race into it? Why don't you?
Yeah, okay, granted, Sophie Bailey shouldn't have said that, the bacon comment, but what you're missing out there is that Reem pretended to be her own brother and threatened Sophie Bailey's house, right? Don't agree with the bacon comment, but you're not adding the bit what made Sophie react that way. This is what I'm saying. It's dangerous. See, this is just dangerous. It's so sad that Mod can't unblock exposing Reem. I don't know what account you're on about, darling. The mods have had a look and they can't fight. She did the same to Miller.
Ask these people that have been racist why they're fucking bringing race into it.
Yeah. Gets swept under the carpet, though, doesn't it? No one's really called out, to be honest.
And I don't understand why. Why no one says anything to these people? Why they're allowed to
Yes,
go
you
around
did,
and talk
Joey.
about
Why? Because the day before Dan put that message up yesterday, Claire Duffy in her box was making fun of Levi's mental health.
What's bacon got to do with race? It's so the bacon comment, obviously, Reem must be Muslim. So I think that's what are they a troll account, JD? So that's what the bacon comment was about. But so Muslim. So what Reem did is threaten Sophie Bailey, pretended to be Reem's brother, and threatened Sophie Bailey's house. Yeah, so that was about religion, not race. Still not cute. Hello, my MT. I love you, darling. Thank you, Mrs. Not cute at all. Wrong. However, what Reem did to Sophie was wrong. And this is what I'm saying with some people, right? You go low, they will go lower. Yes, and then you can't, moan about it. I'm teaching Sophie to be cute and do more. Will you teach me too, please, Alicia? Thank you. Right, guys, I'm just going to play the last bit of this and then I'm going to get off.
And she went, no, we're not having this here, Claire. Oh, but if
Me and Sophie ain't like that. Me and Sophie don't get on.
mine, right? Well, I'm lucky. I would never.
I don't
put
like
myself
Sophie.
in any of yours' hands. Now what? So what do you want? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm asking you guys, and I'm here now.
Was you empty? What empty was ya? What did she say to you, darling? Have you got time to jump in the box? See what I'm saying? Now Reem's kicked off on our empty. I don't know if he's got time because he will be at work. Have you got any time? Justice for our empty. She better leave all my peoples alone.
Hiya.
Hello, what's been said to you, Bob?
No, it wasn't said. So I was the person who Reem was messaging about the threats to Sophie. I was the person who
Oh,
sent
sorry.
the messages
Okay,
to
I'll
Sophie.
take that back then. Go on then.
Yeah. I was the person who sent the messages to Sophie so she could see them, to what she'd been saying. So the messages are legit. They're not doctors or not. And Reem was messaging me. So I was the person who sent them on to Sophie so she knew. Because
What was the
obviously she was...
context?
She was saying she was going to burn her house down. Her brothers were on the way. It was a brother who was going to do it.
See?
Don't fuck about with the Arabs. It was me who she sent that message to.
See, and
So-
Sophie Bailey's got children, innocent children in that house.
Yeah, but that's where the messages come from. But I just thought I'd let you know.
Thank you, MT, darling. You okay?
Yeah, I am. Are you okay, beautiful?
I'm
Nice to see
okay,
you back.
darling. Yeah, I'm
Good. Good. Look after yourself. I'll speak to you later.
And you, we love you, bye,
Yeah,
darling.
love you.
There we go. See? It's all true, guys, what you're hearing. Nobody's making it up. So you have to look at who the common denominator is, don't you? You know? And this is why people are getting pissed off. Didn't she try and get Sam Walker to go? Because I don't know, darling. I don't know if Sam Walker wouldn't have gone there anyway. But look at the common denominator about who it all is. Now, the Blaster's going to go live, guys, and I'm going to go over there and go and support the Blaster, because what's been said about the Blaster's unalived child is disgusting. People should leave the dad alone. It's bad enough when it's, adults, but when it's children, it's a different situation. See? Refund Remy and Demented Dempsey, whatever her fucking name is, nobody cares anyway. Right, guys, thank you everybody for joining today. I want to thank the Savage Cowboy MVP to you, darling. Bella, Stormy Rain, Jackie, Susan, Aaliyah, Janine, I'll give you a follow back, love. Kath, Adam, Frangelico, Swift, hello Swift, Savage Stitch, PJ, Pat, Michael, Lauren, Jada Marie, Pearly Pops, Paula and Angie, and everybody that sent me, whether it be a heart, me, a rose. Thank you everybody for your support today. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. If the Blaster's live, guys, please make sure that you going over there and listen to what she's got to say. And thank you to the mods for looking after the room as well, as usual. Right, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning. See you all.